Hello friends, this video on Introduction to Phrase and Clause Part 2 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Now let's talk about dependent and independent clause. Now the name is self-explanatory. Dependent means the clause must be depending on something else to express its meaning. So dependent clauses need a subject and verb to express a complete meaning. So basically these clauses are dependent on the subject and the verb. Let's look at this example. My baby brother sleeps when I eat food. So here this is a complete sentence. Now which is a clause? When I eat food, which is highlighted in red, is the clause. So this is the clause. Now why is this a dependent clause? Because if I just tell you when I eat food, does it express a complete meaning? No, it just gives a partial meaning. So when I eat food is not like a sentence, right? It doesn't show complete meaning. So that is why this is dependent clause. So on what is this clause depending? So this clause is depending on the subject and the verb. Like this clause is dependent on the verb sleeps and also on the subject my baby brother. So it is actually dependent on this subject and verb to express the complete meaning. So this is an example of dependent clause. Okay, now what is independent clause? Okay, before that let's look at one more example. We cannot start while it rains. So in this case, while it rains is again a clause. Now why is this a clause? Because while it rains is a group of words which makes some sense, and also it has a subject and a predicate. So if you just look at while it rains, so it acts as the subject. Similarly, if you just look at the clause when I eat food, I acts as the subject. So just within the clause also you have a subject and a predicate. So that is why it is a clause in fact. But the clause in itself doesn't have a complete meaning. For example, while it rains doesn't have a complete meaning on its own. So it is dependent on the first part of the sentence, that is we cannot start. Correct? So that is why these kind of clauses come under the category of dependent clauses. Now what about independent clauses? So these clauses express a complete meaning. So these are those clauses which are just like sentences. For example, I did not go to school because I am not feeling well. Now this entire thing is one sentence. But if you just look at this clause, I am not feeling well. So this is just like another sentence, right? I am not feeling well could be another sentence because it is a group of words with a complete meaning. But in this particular sentence, this is just a part of the sentence. So this is a clause. And again, why this is a clause? Because if you just look at this part, I is the subject and the rest of the part is the predicate. So it is a part of the sentence which has a subject and a predicate, and that is why it is a clause. Now since this clause is independent in terms of expressing a complete meaning, so this clause in itself expresses a complete meaning. So therefore this is called independent clause. Right? Okay. One more example, she thinks that Rama has done it. So in this case also, Rama has done it is just a part of the sentence, and this clause has a subject and a predicate, right? And it also has a complete meaning, like Rama has done it has a complete meaning in itself. So this is also an example of independent clause. So please understand the difference between dependent and independent clause. Also understand how is a clause different from a phrase. So as I have mentioned before also, a clause will always have a subject and a predicate. A phrase doesn't have. Now, a phrase never gives a complete meaning. A clause sometimes gives a complete meaning, sometimes gives incomplete meaning. So whenever a clause gives a complete meaning on its own without depending on other parts of the sentences, it is called independent clause. And when it is dependent on the rest of the sentence, then it is a dependent clause.
Thank you. Please visit examfear.com for free quality education. You can learn with a simple 4-step learning process wherein you can watch video lessons, you can ask your questions, you can refer notes, and you can take a free online test. We have content for class 6 to 12 on physics, chemistry, mathematics, and biology along with practical videos. So please subscribe to our channel for daily updates. Thank you.